Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to Late Night Frights. So this week we're back doing our horror battles, and I've decided to battle Vacancy and The Strangers. And of course, like always, before I jump into the battle, I'm going to do a quick review on both of these films. And before I start with that, I just want to say congratulations to Mike, also known as Black Ninja 847. For becoming our newest member, so congratulations on that, dude. Really happy to have you on the channel. And so yeah, starting off with Vacancy. Okay guys, so Vacancy was made back in 2007. The director is, I'm not kidding with this, Nimrod Antel. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your last name. And it stars Kate Beckinsale and Luke Wilson. So the general plot for Vacancy is that David and Amy Fox are driving down a secluded road. All of a sudden, their car breaks down. So they have to walk about a mile to a gas station, and the gas station is closed, but they do find, conveniently, a motel. And so, having to spend their night at the motel until 8 o'clock for the tow truck to get there to get their car fixed, they spend the night, and in the room there's a TV, which is really surprising from the looks of the motel, if you see the inside of the room. And there's some VHS tapes. And so, David, thinking that it's either like cheesy movies or porn, puts one in. And at first it looks like it's a very, very bad horror film. Like worse than Axe Giant, The Wrath of Paul Bunyan. Anyways, getting off of that. Hold on a second. God, I hate that movie. Anyways, he starts to notice familiar things about the room. And one thing leads to another, and he finds out that it's the exact same room that they're staying in. And then things start to pick up from there. And if you want to know more about Vacancy, watch the film. It's a really good film. I do like it. It was actually like my second or third time watching it, just like with The Strangers. So I haven't watched both of these films in years, so it's kind of like watching them for the first time again, you know. And it was a really cool experience. But, you know, getting off of that, we'll go to The Strangers. Axe Giant, The Wrath of Paul Bunyan has really got me screwing up here. But anyways, The Strangers was made back in 2008. The director is Brian Bertino. Brian Bertino stars Scott Speedman as James and Liv Tyler as Kristen. So the general plot for the movie is after James and Kristen return to a vacation house from a wedding reception, they receive a knock on the door around 4 o'clock in the morning. And it's a girl asking for, I forget the name, but I think it was like a female name, and they said that there was no one there by that name. And the girl asked, "Are you sure?" And they said, "Yeah." And so she left. And so Kristen, who smokes, runs out of ciggies, and James goes out to get them for her. I'm not completing the names or saying them right for some reason today. And so while he's out getting cigarettes, you hear at the door, and it keeps on repeating itself after little pauses. And then I think you hear like the girl say something again, like asking for like that for that person, and Kristen says that she already came by there, and she says again, "Are you sure?" And I think it's around this time where we see the man. I don't know what else to call him. It's just like the really creepy dude with like the kind of like the bag over his head, like with the smiley face. Kind of. If it was like, if he's in my video, it'd probably be like right there at the kitchen somewhere. Just like kind of creeping out. And it's, I don't know how she didn't see him, because that's the first thing I spotted. Like, he was over in the corner, like he was over there, and she was where I'm at, getting a glass of water in the kitchen. And I'm just like, turn around. And when she does, sipping on water, she doesn't even notice him in the other room. So I'm just like, okay, apparently she needs glasses. But she probably wasn't alert, even though there's someone at the door going, which, that's understandable. But but anyways, the movie starts to pick up from there. If you want to find out more about The Strangers, watch it. It is a pretty scary movie, to be completely honest. It did give me a couple scares, not like jump scares, just the thought of that could actually happen is the thing that creeps me out the most. And also, I was watching the movie and someone pulled into the driveway and started going on my glass door. But it turned out to be, some of my friends, so it was okay. But yeah, not the best time to receive visitors when you're watching The Strangers. I'll put it that way. But I think that's it for this. So starting off with the battle. Alright guys, so round one is the story. Which one of these films had the better story? So let me rack my brain about this real quick. I'm going to have to go with The Strangers. Due to the fact that the real reason why the events in the movie happen is because they say, because you were home. You know, they ask, why are you doing this? And it's just like, because you're home. And that to me is very, very sinister, and I really do like that. I'll talk about your next sometime later probably, but I will say that I do like The Strangers a little bit more than Your Next, but I really do like that movie as well. It's just, I really like how they just, the reason why they did in The Strangers was just because they was home, that to me is really creepy. But yeah, so round one goes to The Strangers. Round two, effects. Let's see which one of these films had the better effects. Trying to think. There wasn't that many kills in both of these films. I'm just trying to think of which film. Probably also The Strangers. I won't say why, but it was a really cool kill. Also kind of sad. So, if you haven't seen The Strangers, be afraid. I'm just kidding. Round three is acting. Which one of these films have the better acting? That one's going to have to probably be a tie, because I kind of just thought about both of the main characters' actings in both of these films, and I think they're both, kind of this, on the same level. So that's a tie. Round 4's gore. Which one of these films had more gore in it? That would probably have to be... I don't know. Okay, I'm trying to think. I don't want to start playing the Jeopardy theme song again. Let's see. Probably also The Strangers. Also to do with the effects round, that kind of goes with that kind of ties in with the same thing I'm thinking about. And round 5 is Kills. Which one of these films had the higher body count? And that is Vacancy. So yeah, that's it for this battle. If you've been keeping track, you know that The Strangers went to the motel and killed everybody, apparently. They won this round. And, yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. Please stay tuned for a video from Vanessa82 Horror on Friday, and on Saturday, a video from Black Ninja 847. And, once again, guys, this is Jeremy telling you to be careful, because you never know what might be lurking in the shadows. By the way, when I was editing this video, at some pauses, it sounded like I was farting, but that's not the case. I have a pug. And where she has the flat face, she doesn't really have a nose, really. So she kind of has to breathe through her mouth. And when she sleeps, she snores, and at night, she sleeps at my head, so I always have in my ear, but... she's cute. Yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know, if you've noticed that in the video, it wasn't me. I'm more professional than that. I fart off camera. So, yeah, so, ending this video, also just, please, like the video if you liked it. Check us out on Facebook. And also, stay tuned for next week. We're coming back with more Late Night Frights content. And like I said earlier in the video, check out Vanessa's and Mike's videos. So yeah, guys, see you later.